Okay, so let's start logarithms and exponentials. So starting with logarithms, question 4 from paper 2020. Let's go. Okay, so I solved this equation and we're given some options. So let's solve it. So log 2x plus log 2x plus 3 equals to 1. Now, we need to remember a law here because we have the same base and we're adding. So the law is log A, if it's the same base, plus log B will equal to log AB. You just times them together, okay? So that is the law to learn. So in this case, it will just be log 2x times 2x plus 3. Now that is going to equal to 1. Now the way logs work is like this. 2 to the power of 1 is going to equal to that, okay? So 2 to the power of 1 is equal to x, 2x plus 3. So I'll repeat that. 2 to the power, the answer is going to go back that way. So you kind of have to go like that. Now you could equivalently get to the same position by putting both sides 2 to the power of will cancel out the log. So putting this side 2 to the power of 1 and then 2 to the power of log 2x, 2x plus 3. Then 2 and the log 2 cancel out and you're left with that. Okay, so anyways, we can continue from here. So 2 will equal to 2x squared plus 3x. We can rearrange to get 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. 2 times by the minus 2, as we've done many times, will give us the minus 4. What two numbers multiply and to minus 4 and add to 3? Clearly 4 and minus 1. So we rewrite the 3x with the 4 and 1. So 2x squared plus 4x minus x minus 2 equals to 0. We'll factorize the first two. So that'll be 2x, x plus 2. And then the next two will be minus x plus 2. Minus 1 is common there. And we really want to take the minus sign out. So we have x plus 2 again. So that would be 2x minus 1. X plus 2 equals to 0. Now, this move the 1 to the other side divided by 2. X will equal to half. X plus 2 is 0, so x will equal to minus 2. Now, logs, because we have a log x there, you cannot have log of a negative number. So that means that that cannot be a solution. So it will just be x equals to half. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now we'll continue with logs. So which of values of x and y solve the following simultaneous equations? Okay, so we'll look at each one individually and then combine. So then the first one we have is log x plus 2 log y equals to log 32. Now we can combine them, but this has two of them, okay? Now there's another law in logs, which is that a log x will equal to log x to the power of a. Okay, so that is a very useful law, especially in this instance, because this will then become log x plus log y squared, and that can stay as log 32. And then this log x plus the log y squared will combine to xy squared, like it did previously to log, and that would be log 32. And then we'll just get the xy squared will equal to 32, okay? Because we have the log, we have log on both sides, so that can cancel out, or you put both sides to the power of 10, and that will cancel it out. Now, this will we'll leave that as it is for now. And then the next one, log x minus log y. We'll do it here. So it will be log x minus log y equals to minus log 2. So log x minus log y, that's another law similar to the previous one, which is that log a minus log b will be log a divided by b. Okay. Now, that's quite good because that would just become x over y. So log x over y. Now this minus 2, you can think of it as 2 to the power of minus 1. Minus 1, the a is minus 1. So that will become log 2 to the minus 1, which is actually log half. That's indices rules, power of minus 1 is half. So that will just be log half. So we'll get x over y equals to half if we cancel out the logs there. And then now we can move the y to the other side. So x times both sides by y, x will equal to half y. Okay, so now x equals to half y. We can put that directly into this equation. So we'll get half y times y squared, y cubed will equal to 32. Yeah, so we're just putting this into that equation there. Times both sides by 2, y cubed will equal to 64. You should really know that 64 is 4 cubed. So cube root both sides, y will equal to cube root of 64, which is 4. If y equals to 4, x is indeed half of y, x equals to 2. So that is A, okay? It is indeed A. Now, actually, I've just seen that you might have actually been able to shortcut this because we can't have negative logs. So you could have probably just looked at this and got A because it cannot be B, C, or D because we can't have negative numbers within a log. That, regardless, we did it the long way. Okay, now let's do the next question, which is question 18 of the same paper, 2019. Solve the following equation for x, okay? So 3-mark question, ex plus 9 over e minus x plus 5 equals to 2. We times both sides by this, or you can think of it as moving this up. Remove the e minus x plus 5, so that will become ex. Now, make sure you keep the 9 below here, because that's how it was in the question. I'll be honest, I already made that mistake, so be careful. So 2 times the e minus x is 2 minus ex. 2 times the 5 is 10, so that'll be plus 10, okay? Now, you can see this as ex, the plus 10, move it to the other side, it will be minus 1, and then we can move this minus 2 ex, e to the minus x, to the other side as well, so it'll be equal to 0. Now we're going to have to times everything by e to the x to get rid of this e minus x, okay? So then that will become e to the 2x if we times it by e to the x. This will just become e to the x. And this e to the x times by e to the minus x will be, you add the powers, so x minus x will become e to the 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So it'll just be minus 2 times by 1, which is 0, which is just 1, minus 2. Yeah. So the e, we've times everything by e to the x, okay? So that will be that. And then here we can see that this is in a quadratic form if we do a substitution, which is ex equals to y, for instance. So e2x is the same as ex squared, yeah? That's why the x times by the 2. So this is the same as y squared because it's ex squared. Ex is y. That will be y squared minus y minus 2 equals to 0. This you can see two numbers that times by to make minus 2 and add to minus 1 will be minus 2 and 1. So it will be y minus 2, y plus 1 equals to 0, and y equals to 2 or minus 1. Okay, so that will be the answers for y, but remember we need the answer for e to the x. So if e to the x equals to 2, then you log both sides, x will equal to log 2. We don't log, we log base e, which is ln, okay? So it will be ln2, and the same here. Ex equals to -1. So x will equal to ln -1, but you can't have ln of negative numbers. So it will just be that, okay?